Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to learn a powerful and positive English word that can completely change the energy of your communication. The word is enthusiastic. Have you ever met someone whose excitement and energy made everyone around them feel motivated and alive? That is the power of being enthusiastic. The English language is full of words that describe emotions, attitudes, and personalities, but enthusiastic is one of the most useful and expressive words because it helps us describe passion, excitement, interest, and positive energy. Whether you are speaking English in school, at work, during interviews, in conversations, or even while writing essays and social media captions, this word can make your English sound more natural, emotional, and advanced. Today we will deeply explore the meaning of enthusiastic, its origin, grammar, usage, emotional tone, common mistakes, synonyms, antonyms, sentence structures, and real-life examples. By the end of this lecture, you will not only understand the word enthusiastic, but you will also know how to confidently use it in everyday English like a fluent speaker. So let us begin. The word enthusiastic is an adjective. It is used to describe a person who feels very excited, interested, energetic, or passionate about something. When someone is enthusiastic, they show strong interest and positive feelings. They are not dull, lazy, or uninterested. Instead, they are full of energy and excitement. Now let us understand the basic meaning in simple English. Enthusiastic means feeling or showing great excitement, strong interest, or eagerness about something. For example, if a student loves science and always participates actively in science projects, we can say that the student is enthusiastic about science. If a football fan screams with joy during a match and talks passionately about the game, we can say that the fan is enthusiastic about football. If an employee works with excitement, motivation, and dedication, we can say that the employee is enthusiastic about their job. This word is extremely common in spoken and written English because enthusiasm is connected with motivation, positivity, and success. Now let us explore the emotional power of this word. When you call someone enthusiastic, it usually sounds positive and complimentary. It means the person has energy, passion, and genuine interest. People generally like enthusiastic individuals because they create positive environments. Teachers appreciate enthusiastic students. Employers appreciate enthusiastic workers. Friends enjoy enthusiastic company. Audiences love enthusiastic speakers. That is why this word is often used in interviews, motivational speeches, educational settings, and professional communication. Now let us understand how enthusiastic is grammatically used. The most common structure is enthusiastic about something. For example, she is enthusiastic about learning English. They are enthusiastic about the new project. My brother is enthusiastic about traveling. You can also use enthusiastic to describe actions or responses. For example, the audience gave an enthusiastic response. The crowd welcomed the singer with enthusiastic applause. Now let us study the word deeply through different situations and contexts. First context is education. Teachers often describe active and interested students as enthusiastic. Educational institutions also encourage enthusiasm because it increases learning and participation. Imagine two students in a classroom. One student looks bored and distracted. The other student asks questions, participates in discussions, and enjoys learning. The second student is enthusiastic. Example: the teacher appreciated the enthusiastic participation of the students. In this sentence, enthusiastic describes the student's energetic involvement. Second context is work and career. Companies love enthusiastic employees because they bring motivation and positive energy to the workplace. During interviews, Candidates are often advised to appear enthusiastic. Imagine an interview where one person speaks without emotion and another person speaks with confidence, energy, and passion. The second person appears enthusiastic and usually creates a better impression. Example: the manager was impressed by her enthusiastic attitude. Third context is hobbies and interests. People become enthusiastic when they truly love something. It could be sports, music, art, gaming, fitness, photography, or anything else. Example: Ali is enthusiastic about playing cricket. This means Ali loves cricket and feels excited about it. Fourth context is public speaking and communication. Enthusiasm makes communication stronger and more engaging. A speaker who talks with energy keeps the audience interested. Example: the enthusiastic speaker inspired the entire audience. Now let us understand the difference between enthusiastic and similar words. First word is excited. Excited means feeling happy and eager about something, usually for a short time. Enthusiastic means having strong interest and positive energy, often in a more lasting way. For example, I am excited about tomorrow's concert. She is enthusiastic about music. The first sentence talks about temporary excitement. The second talks about a deeper passion. Second word is passionate. Passionate means having very strong emotional feelings towards something. Enthusiastic is slightly lighter and more general. For example, he is passionate about protecting the environment. She is enthusiastic about environmental activities. Third word is motivated. Motivated means having a reason or determination to do something. Enthusiastic focuses more on emotional excitement and interest. Now let us study common collocations with enthusiastic. Collocations are words that naturally go together in English. Highly enthusiastic, very enthusiastic, extremely enthusiastic, enthusiastic audience, enthusiastic support, enthusiastic learner, enthusiastic response, enthusiastic team, enthusiastic fans, enthusiastic attitude. Using collocations makes your English sound more fluent and natural. Now let us move toward sentence structures. Structure number 1. Subject plus be verb plus enthusiastic about plus noun or verb ing. For example, I am enthusiastic about learning languages. She is enthusiastic about painting. They are enthusiastic about the competition. Structure number 2. Enthusiastic plus noun. For example, he received enthusiastic applause. The team got enthusiastic support from the crowd. Now let us discuss common mistakes learners make with this word. Mistake number 1. Using enthusiastic without about when necessary. Incorrect. I am enthusiastic learning English. Correct. I am enthusiastic about learning English. Mistake number 2. Confusing enthusiastic with enthusiasm. Enthusiastic is an adjective. Enthusiasm is a noun. Incorrect. She has very enthusiastic. Correct. She has great enthusiasm. Or, she is very enthusiastic. Mistake number 3. Overusing the word in every sentence. Good English uses variety. Sometimes you can use words like passionate, eager, excited, motivated, energetic, or interested instead. Now let us understand the noun form enthusiasm. Enthusiasm means strong excitement or interest. For example, her enthusiasm for teaching inspired the students. Notice the difference. She is enthusiastic. She has enthusiasm. Now let us study the adverb enthusiastically. Enthusiastically describes how someone does something. For example, the children enthusiastically joined the game. This means they joined with excitement and energy. Now let us talk about real-life situations where you can use this word. Situation 1. Job interviews. Interviewers often ask questions like, "Why are you interested in this position?" You can answer, I am enthusiastic about working with your company because I enjoy creative teamwork and problem solving. Situation 2. Classroom participation. A teacher may say, the students were enthusiastic during the science activity. Situation 3. Sports. Commentators often describe fans as enthusiastic. For example, thousands of enthusiastic supporters filled the stadium. Situation 4. Social conversations. You can say, my friend is enthusiastic about photography. Now let us explore the psychological importance of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is not just a word. It is also a quality connected with success, confidence, leadership, and positivity. Enthusiastic people often inspire others because their energy spreads naturally. Think about a teacher who teaches with excitement. Students enjoy the class more. Think about a leader who speaks enthusiastically. The team feels motivated. Think about a content creator who talks enthusiastically. Viewers stay interested. That is why enthusiasm is powerful in communication. Now let us discuss tone and expression. When speaking about something enthusiastically, your voice should naturally sound energetic. Since the meaning itself is positive and lively, your tone matters. Compare these two sentences. I am enthusiastic about this project. I am enthusiastic about this project. The second sentence sounds more natural because the speaker shows excitement through tone. Now let us look at advanced usage. Sometimes enthusiastic is used to describe support or approval. For example, the proposal received enthusiastic approval from the committee. This means people strongly supported it. It can also describe reactions. For example, the movie received an enthusiastic response from audiences worldwide. Now let us explore synonyms of enthusiastic and understand their slight differences. Eager means ready and excited to do something. Passionate means emotionally intense and deeply caring. Excited means emotionally happy about something. Motivated means determined to achieve something. Energetic means full of physical or mental energy. Zealous means extremely enthusiastic and serious. Interested means wanting to learn or know more. Devoted means loyal and dedicated. Now let us explore antonyms of enthusiastic. Uninterested, bored, apathetic, indifferent, unmotivated, lazy, disinterested. These words express a lack of excitement or interest. Now let us compare enthusiastic with apathetic. An enthusiastic student participates actively. An apathetic student shows no interest. This comparison helps us better understand the emotional contrast. Now let us study how enthusiastic is used in professional English. Professional communication values positive energy but also balance. In formal settings, enthusiastic is often used to show interest politely. For example, I am enthusiastic about the opportunity to join your organization. This sentence sounds professional and respectful. Another example, we are enthusiastic about future collaboration. This sounds positive and cooperative. Now let us discuss body language connected with enthusiasm. In real life, enthusiastic people often smile, maintain eye contact, speak clearly, use expressive gestures, and show active participation. So enthusiasm is not only heard in words. It is also seen in actions. Now let us explore cultural importance. In many cultures, enthusiasm is connected with confidence and leadership. People who show enthusiasm are often considered friendly, approachable, and inspiring. However, balance is important. Too much enthusiasm in serious situations may sometimes feel unnatural. So fluent English speakers know when to sound enthusiastic and when to sound calm and formal. Now let us study 5 powerful examples of enthusiastic in different situations. Example 1. The students were enthusiastic about the educational trip because they wanted to explore new places and learn outside the classroom. Example 2. My younger sister is enthusiastic about painting and spends hours creating colorful artwork every weekend. Example 3. The audience gave an enthusiastic response to the motivational speaker after hearing his inspiring life story. Example 4. The company is looking for enthusiastic employees who can work creatively and communicate effectively with clients. Example 5. Although the weather was extremely hot, the enthusiastic football fans continued cheering loudly throughout the match. Now let us deeply analyze these examples. In the first example, enthusiasm is connected with curiosity and learning. In the second example, enthusiasm is connected with hobbies and creativity. In the third example, enthusiasm is connected with emotional reactions. In the fourth example, enthusiasm is connected with professional qualities. In the fifth example, enthusiasm is connected with dedication and support. This shows how flexible and useful this word is. Now let us learn how enthusiastic improves spoken English. Many English learners use simple expressions repeatedly, such as happy or excited. But using enthusiastic makes your vocabulary richer and more advanced. Instead of saying, I really like learning English, you can say, I am enthusiastic about learning English. This sounds more fluent and expressive. Instead of saying, she likes music a lot, you can say, she is enthusiastic about music. Again, this sounds stronger and more natural. Now let us practice transformation. Simple sentence. He likes football. Advanced sentence. He is enthusiastic about football. Simple sentence. They enjoy traveling. Advanced sentence. They are enthusiastic about traveling. Simple sentence. She likes teaching children. Advanced sentence. She is enthusiastic about teaching children. This technique helps improve vocabulary quickly. Now let us discuss writing usage. In essays and formal writing, enthusiastic can strengthen descriptions. For example, the volunteers showed enthusiastic support for the community project. This sentence sounds more expressive than simply saying the volunteers supported the project. In storytelling, enthusiasm helps create emotional scenes. For example, the children ran enthusiastically toward the carnival rides. This immediately creates a lively image in the listener's mind. Now let us explore the history of the word. The word enthusiastic comes from the Greek word enthusiasm, which originally referred to divine inspiration or being filled with spiritual energy. Over time, the meaning changed and became associated with strong excitement and passion. Today, it simply means having great interest and excitement. Now let us discuss why enthusiasm matters in language learning. Students who are enthusiastic about English usually improve faster because enthusiasm increases practice, curiosity, confidence, and consistency. If you learn with energy and passion, your progress becomes stronger. That is why teachers often encourage students to stay enthusiastic. Now let us imagine some daily life conversations. Conversation 1. A friend asks, why do you wake up so early every morning? You answer, because I am enthusiastic about fitness and health. Conversation 2. A teacher asks, why do you participate in every debate competition? The student answers, because I am enthusiastic about public speaking. Conversation 3. An interviewer asks, why do you want this job? The candidate answers, I am enthusiastic about customer service and teamwork. Notice how naturally the word fits into conversations. Now let us discuss confidence and enthusiasm together. When people speak enthusiastically, they usually sound more confident and convincing. This is especially important for teachers, leaders, presenters, content creators, and influencers. Your words become more powerful when enthusiasm is present. Imagine a YouTuber speaking in a dull voice with no emotion. Viewers quickly lose interest. Now imagine a YouTuber speaking enthusiastically with energy and passion. Viewers stay engaged. This is why enthusiasm is essential for communication success. Now let us compare enthusiastic and optimistic. Enthusiastic means excited and interested. Optimistic means hopeful and positive about the future. For example, she is enthusiastic about the project because it looks interesting. She is optimistic about the project because she believes it will succeed. Now let us discuss formal and informal usage. Enthusiastic works well in both formal and informal English. Formal. The board expressed enthusiastic approval of the proposal. Informal. My brother is enthusiastic about video games. This flexibility makes the word extremely useful. Now let us explore descriptive combinations. Enthusiastic learner. Enthusiastic teacher. Enthusiastic supporter. Enthusiastic crowd. Enthusiastic response. Enthusiastic volunteer. Enthusiastic participant. Enthusiastic traveler. Enthusiastic fan. These combinations appear frequently in English books, movies, news reports, and conversations. Now let us discuss the difference between genuine enthusiasm and fake enthusiasm. Genuine enthusiasm comes naturally from real interest and passion. Fake enthusiasm sounds forced or unnatural. People can often notice the difference through tone, facial expressions, and behavior. That is why authentic communication matters. Now let us imagine a motivational scenario. A student struggles with English and feels discouraged. One day, the student becomes enthusiastic about learning after watching inspiring educational videos. Suddenly, the student begins practicing daily, learning vocabulary, speaking confidently, and improving quickly. What changed? The answer is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm creates momentum and determination. Now let us practice 5 more advanced examples. Example 1. The enthusiastic scientist spent years researching renewable energy solutions to help protect the environment. Example 2. During the concert, enthusiastic fans waved their phones in the air and sang every lyric loudly. Example 3. The teacher's enthusiastic teaching style made even difficult lessons enjoyable and interesting. Example 4. Our enthusiastic guide explained the history of the ancient city with passion and energy. Example 5. The charity event received enthusiastic support from local businesses and volunteers. These examples show how the word can fit academic, social, entertainment, educational, and professional contexts. Now let us discuss how to sound more natural when using enthusiastic. Do not force the word into every sentence. Use it when talking about strong interest or excitement. Natural example. I am enthusiastic about improving my communication skills. Unnatural example. I am enthusiastic about brushing my teeth. Although grammatically possible, the second sentence sounds strange because brushing teeth is usually a routine activity without emotional excitement. Context matters in English. Now let us discuss the role of enthusiasm in leadership. Great leaders are often enthusiastic because enthusiasm inspires trust, teamwork, and motivation. Employees work harder when leaders sound enthusiastic. Students learn better when teachers sound enthusiastic. Audiences listen more carefully when speakers sound enthusiastic. So enthusiasm influences emotions and behavior. Now let us discuss social media and modern communication. Today, enthusiastic language is common online. People write things like, I am so enthusiastic about this new series. Fans are enthusiastic about the upcoming movie. The audience was enthusiastic during the livestream. This word is widely used in modern communication. Now let us do a quick review. Enthusiastic is an adjective. It means feeling or showing strong excitement, interest, or passion. The common structure is enthusiastic about something. The noun form is enthusiasm. The adverb form is enthusiastically. The word is positive and expressive. It is useful in education, work, hobbies, communication, leadership, and daily conversations. Now, before we finish, let us hear the 5 main examples once again for revision. The students were enthusiastic about the educational trip because they wanted to explore new places and learn outside the classroom. My younger sister is enthusiastic about painting and spends hours creating colorful artwork every weekend. The audience gave an enthusiastic response to the motivational speaker after hearing his inspiring life story. The company is looking for enthusiastic employees who can work creatively and communicate effectively with clients. Although the weather was extremely hot, the enthusiastic football fans continued cheering loudly throughout the match. Practice these examples allowed to improve fluency and confidence. And now we come to the final part of today's lecture. The word enthusiastic is much more than just a vocabulary term. It represents energy, positivity, motivation, and passion. People who are enthusiastic often inspire others, create stronger relationships, communicate better, and achieve greater success because enthusiasm adds life to actions and words. As English learners, you should not only learn vocabulary but also learn the emotions and attitudes behind words. When you understand emotional meaning, your English becomes more natural, expressive, and powerful. So stay enthusiastic about learning English. Keep practicing daily. Read more. Speak more. Listen carefully. Build confidence step by step. Language learning becomes easier when enthusiasm is part of the journey. Thank you for watching and learning with me today. Which activity in your life are you most enthusiastic about? Write your answer in the comments and keep improving your English every single day.